So I put every new NFL rookie onto the same team and have locked them in the squad for at least 7 seasons to see if over time they can develop into one of the best teams in the NFL. Or maybe they prove this draft class was filled with nothing but busts. Now we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of their first seasons and see if this squad can possibly win the Super Bowl as a team of rookies. But first, we need to reveal this all-rookie squad. So obviously, our starting quarterback is going to be Cam Ward. The Giants tried desperately to trade for this guy, so at least for this video, they got him. This team's overall success over the next seasons is really going to depend on whether or not Cam Ward can develop in one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And obviously, at starting running back, we have Ashton Jeanty himself. He's the highest rated player on this entire rookie squad, coming in as an 80. So if he can develop into one of the best running backs in the league, I'm telling you, this offense is going to be unstoppable. His backups are going to be Quinshaw Junkins, Omarion Hampton, Cam Scatterbo. So a really good running back room. Cam's going to be backed up by the actual Giants rookie quarterback in Jackson Dart. Now the wide receiver room is also pretty nasty. Obviously, we have Travis Hunter as the wide receiver 1, Ted McMillan behind him. We got Matthew Golden, Emeka Egbuka, Luther Burden, Trey Harris. Unfortunately, Jack Beck and Jaden Higgins, one of them is probably going to end up getting cut. In the tight end, we got 2 studs, Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland. Honestly, this automatically might already be one of the best tight end rooms in the league. And the big question for this offense is the offensive line. And this wasn't the greatest offensive line rookie class, so hopefully some of these guys can develop and be serviceable at least, so Cam Ward doesn't get sacked 50 times a season. It's not bad for a rookie offense as it comes in as a 77 overall. Now, time to check in on this all-rookie defense. Obviously, led by Travis Hunter, who's going to be playing both ways today, coming in as a 79. Second highest rated player on the entire defense is Abdul Carter, 78 overall, superstar as a rookie is nasty. I feel like this guy is going to develop into a 20-plus sack a season player. Now, outside of that, dude, I think it's super solid. You got Mason Graham, Mike Green on the other side. I think the linebacker core could end up pretty nasty. So when you factor in the defense, the all-rookie team comes in as a 76 overall, 77 offense, 76 defense. Now, the main question is how long will it take for this team to gel together and hopefully compete for a Super Bowl? I mean, I'm not really expecting much this first season. I just want to see all these young guys develop. Just give me 7-8 wins so that we can be competitive, and I'll consider that a dub. Well, I was definitely expecting a little bit better, not gonna lie. Hey, the lone positive. We didn't come in last place. All right, we have to do some deep dive analysis. What was the problem? The offense was kind of stinky, finished 26. Defense was terrible. Oh god, what happened? Cam Ward honestly didn't have that bad of a season. It's actually a really good year. Probably won rookie of the season, 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I really hope he won rookie of the year because we literally had all the good rookies, so if somebody else won rookie of the year, something went terribly wrong. I told you guys this was gonna be the issue. He got sacked 51 times, dude. With the offensive line being that bad protecting Cam Ward, I'm assuming Jeanty had a bad season himself. Look at that, dude. 662 yards, 3.5 yards per carry. Now, the one thing we cannot afford is to not develop a good running game. Although Jeanty somehow, even with a bad season, went up 5 overall up to an 85. Nice to see Cam putting up decent numbers scrambling. I mean, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but we got to check he's up to an 81. So up 6 overall in one season. If we're really going to become the best team in the NFL, we need him to get up to at least in the 90s. Already a top 20 quarterback, though. Now, let's see which rookie receivers balled out. We had Matthew Golden, 1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns more than anybody else. Tyler Warren with an absolute banger of a rookie season, also led us in receptions. Travis Hunter, decent numbers too, especially considering he played both ways. We're going to see how he did at cornerback, how many picks he got. And we had Teteroa here, put up 722 yards, 5 tutties. So decent performance from the rookie receiving core. I think it was really just that running game that completely screwed up this offense. Now, who were the culprits on defense? Why did we suck so bad? Demetrius Knight led us in tackles. And Abdul Carter led us in sacks with 8.5. Honestly, I expected a little bit better. Like, we hardly got to the quarterback at all as a team. Demetrius Knight actually probably went out and won rookie of the year, had 5 interceptions. Looks like Travis Hunter did pretty solid. 2 interceptions, 2 tackles for loss, 82 total tackles. Also forced 2 fumbles. Now, about that rookie of the year, we had Cam Ward come top 10 in MVP votes. One of the worst teams in the league is rookie season. So I'm assuming he also won rookie of the year. Of course he did. We had top 6. I mean, it's funny. We got all the best rookies in the league on the same team. We still had Jaden Blue and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt coming to top 10. Now, defensive rookie of the year goes to Demetrius Knight. Maxwell Hairston behind him. Honestly shocked that Abdul Carter didn't end up winning this. Now, just out of pure curiosity, I want to see what happened in the AFC side of things since we had all the best rookies. Okay, Caleb Johnson won it. And Tonka Hemingway, by the way, won the defensive side of things. Now, all that's left to do here before we get into a second season to see if this team can improve and maybe even compete in year 2. We gotta see if anybody gets a dev trade increase in the offseason. Moment of truth, dude. This is actually kind of huge. Okay, the only bit of movement on the offensive side of things is Cam Ward himself up to a superstar, which honestly is huge for his development. So maybe he could get to like an 86, 87 next season if he has another good year. Talking about development, dude, Matthew Golden, not what I expected, already up to an 81 overall. Like, he could end up being our best wide receiver. On defense, we did have Mason Graham go up to superstar, which is not what I expected. Surprised we didn't get a bump from Donovan Knight, but still, I'm liking the way this team is progressing. Already up to an 82 overall squad, an 83 offense, 81 defense. With all these guys still being like anywhere from 21 to maybe 24 years old, this team's just gonna get better and better every season. Surely they'll win more than 5 games next year. I refuse to believe it. We're up to an 85 overall. We only won 5 games again. It's not even like a majority of these losses were like 1-score games or anything, dude. We're just like not a good team right now. Maybe this will end up one of the worst draft classes of all time. At least the offense improved a little bit. I'm assuming the defense is one of the worst in the league again. Yeah, dude, dead last. What is going on? I mean, again, Cam Ward with really good numbers. 38 touchdowns, 8 picks. I mean, he's still getting sacked too much. I mean, he probably got MVP votes once again on one of the worst teams in the league. All that matters right now after the bad season is he's progressing up to an 87 overall. I'm telling you, this team with him at quarterback just can't keep winning 5 games this season. Like, eventually they're going to blow up, win 10, 12, 14 games this season. Watch. The running games suck again. Ashton Jeanty, what is going on? Why can we not run the football? Jeanty only had 2 touchdowns all season. Like, I just don't believe that to be the case. Like, he's up to an 88 overall. He should be better. As long as we can't run the football, we're not going to be a good team. I just don't get why Jeanty's only getting 157 carries this season. Like, Cam Ward's about getting as many carries as well. Oh, it's disgraceful, dude. Tyler Warren this time taking a massive step forward, leading the team in catches and yards. But we had Ted McMillan have a massive year. 15 touchdowns for him, even though he had 68 catches. Like, he almost caught a touchdown basically every 3 times he caught the football. Matthew Golden, another big season. Travis Hunter, not really putting up the numbers that I was expecting at the wide receiver position. Still solid, though. It's not a receiver's fault. It's just a running game. Like, I wonder if it's more Ashton Jeanty or the offensive line. Now, a bigger issue than the offense is the defense, and we still have Demetrius Knight putting up good numbers, 110 tackles, 3 picks. Will Carter with double-digit sacks. I'm again expecting him one of these seasons to just go crazy. 20-plus sacks. I'm counting on it. At least pretty good progression from Jalen Walker, Kenneth Grant, both with 7 sacks. But outside of that, dude, like, nobody's getting to the quarterback. What is Abdul up to? An 85. I was kind of expecting like maybe a 90 overall at this point, but we can be okay with an 85. I mean, I'm happy with the team's progression, dude. Like, Travis Hunter up to an 87. Like, either him or Cam Moore's getting up our first 90 overall player. Like, the team is up to an 85 with an 87 offense and 84 defense. We should be winning more than 5 games, dude. Defense is looking solid too, man. I just don't get like why they're such a bad unit. Like, this defense shouldn't be finishing dead last every year. So even though we had 2 stinkers of a season back to back, let's see if maybe this offseason we can get our first X Factor. So unfortunately, no new X Factors, but we did gain a new superstar, Tyler Warren, which was warranted with this great season. Any X Factors on defense? Unfortunately, no. We didn't even gain new superstars. Now, surely 3rd time's a charm, and in season 3, we'll see massive improvement from this squad, right? If there was one feeling I could recreate from my childhood, it would definitely be the thrill of opening up a pack of baseball cards. Remember that feeling you used to have when you were about to rip a bunch of packs? Where that possibility of what you could pull were absolutely endless? Well, now with slab packs from arenaclub.com, I can relive that feeling at any time. With slab packs, you can rip a pack worth $100 or less and hit on a card that's worth much more. Arena Club is the most trusted name in the game as they offer full transparency, showing every card you could possibly pull in the pack with the likelihood of pulling each one, so you know exactly what's available before you buy. You get the excitement of seeing what you pull instantly, while each slab is displayed with its grade and details. Now, me personally, I've been using Arena Club for a few months now, and it definitely gets that adrenaline pumping. I actually had myself a pretty good pull earlier today. And with every slab pack, Arena Club makes you an instant offer for your card based on its market value. No guessing, no waiting. You can simply accept the offer on the spot risk-free. From your digital showroom, you can trade, you can sell, auction, or even retrieve your physical card from the Arena Club vault. You acquire the best value for your money with Slab Pack's transparent checklist and Arena Club's Slab Safe program. And right now, you can get 20% off your first Slab Pack or card purchase by going to arenaclub.com/RBT and by using code RBT. Again, that's 20% off your first Slab Pack or cards purchase at arenaclub.com/RBT with code RBT. 11-6, that's more like it. In their third season, the rookie squad has finally made it to the playoffs, although they get a really tough matchup against the Lions. Somehow found a way to get it done in the toughest division in football. I feel like a proud parent right now. Massive step forward from the offense, now a top 10 unit. Now defense, most importantly, up from dead last to 7. Cam Ward with an absolute masterclass, brother. 47 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Like, he might be flirting with an MVP award here. So at least he's developed, into a really good quarterback, up to an 89 overall, hasn't quite hit the 90 yet. If you push together more seasons like that, dude, he could end up a 99. Now, I'm hoping, most importantly, that we see a huge improvement from the running game, and Jeanty finally, for the first time in his career, over 1,000 yards on the ground. My God, dude, 12 touchdowns. That's 10 more than a year ago, which finally, after a breakout season, Jeanty is now up to a 92 overall running back, which means he's already top 5 at the position. So even though he's had, some rough seasons to start out, he's the first player on our squad to hit 90. Now, who put up the big numbers this season at receiver? Matthew Golden taking over as wide receiver 1. We had 3 receivers, almost 4, with double-digit touchdowns. Now, I'm excited to see who took the big steps forward on defense. It looks like we still didn't have anybody with double-digit sacks, which is weird. So we had a much better year defensively, although we didn't get to the quarterback as much. That's strange. Let's see, did Cam win MVP? No, dude. Stolen, robbed, Patrick Mahomes, of course, but at least he came in second. I'm telling you, he's right on Mahomes' tail. I mean, this is a lovely sight from the offense, dude. Finally, the entire offensive line over 80 overall. We have multiple receivers approaching the 90 mark. So, like, at the end of next season, we might have 3. I mean, up to an 89 overall, 91 offense, and 87 defense. And the scary thing is, dude, we're just going to get better and better every season. Abdul Carter's pushing 90, as is Mason Graham. So, again, the defense as well. Maybe we'll finish, top 5 as a unit next year. Now, the squad finally got over the hump and made the playoffs. Now, can they take an even bigger step and win a playoff game? 35-31. Oh my God. What a fourth quarter comeback, dude. Like, they outgained us by 100 yards, but in the day, we ended up with more points than them. Cam Ward, his first playoff game, absolute masterclass, dude. The 2 interceptions from Jared Goff ended up being a huge difference. Somehow found a way to win, although we were outgained on the ground by, 150 yards. Although Jeanty made up for that with probably the best receiving game of his entire career up to this point. Got to Goff 4 times, too, in the backfield. But now to make it to the conference championship, we have to travel to Washington to take on one of our division rivals, which we had to play them twice in the regular season, which we beat them once at home and then lost by 3 away from home. All right, Washington, let's see who takes the best of 3 here. Another dub! My God, dude. Are we actually about to go 5-12, 2 straight seasons, only to win the Super Bowl in a 3rd year? Like, at this point, dude, it's possible. All we have to do now is get past the 1-seed Eagles, which definitely, not a good indicator of success here, given the fact we lost to them both times we played them, and the one time we played in Philadelphia, we lost by 16. But I mean, it's been a good playoff run at this point, dude. It's like, who's to say we're not going to win our 3rd straight game away from home? I mean, even if we do get knocked out here, I think we all can agree it's been a valiant effort. Oh my God, dude. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day's ruined. 5-point game, dude. Man, 1 play could have made the difference. It's just that gosh dang running game, man. Like, we can't make it to the Super Bowl, run for 26 yards a game. Again, I talk crap, and then Jeanty was our best receiver. It's just, man, we just got to run the ball better if we're actually going to end up winning the Super Bowl. But keep in mind, dude, we're just 3 seasons in. This team's going to get better and better, and eventually we're going to be the one making it to the Super Bowl. I mean, I got to say, it's not going to be easy considering the fact this division's so freaking good. So massive news, though, fellas, as we have gained 2 X Factors this offseason. Cam Ward, Tyler Warren making the jump. What about on defense? Any X Factors gained there? No. We did gain another superstar, Makuba. I'm telling you, dude, if this squad doesn't win a Super Bowl, maybe even 2 in the next 4 seasons, I will be shocked. I mean, at this point, let's see if we can even go undefeated next season, because this squad's just going to keep on getting better. Hey, not undefeated, but we went pretty freaking close. I mean, 15 wins in a 1st round bye, dude. Come on. Only 2 games we lost was at Buffalo and at Philadelphia. And we finished the season with, what, a 10-game winning streak, so at least this team is hot at the right time. Just gotta hope we don't match up with the Eagles in the divisional. The offense a little bit better than last year, up to 8th in the NFL, and defense, I'm assuming, also actually went backwards. Cam Ward with another phenomenal season, 39 touchdowns, only 5 picks. I'm assuming this probably wasn't good enough to win MVP. What about Jeanty? He, went backwards with the defense. I mean, he got like 60 less carries than last year. He averaged 4.4 yards per carry, which is the best in his career so far. I just don't know why they're not giving him the ball. Like, why is Cam Ward carrying the ball 100 times this season? Stupid. Matthew Golden, another banger of a season, dude. Travis Hunter, I think that's the best year he's had so far at receiver. Look at Ted McMillan putting no, 14 touchdowns and only 52 receptions. I mean, our running back about had more catches in him. Defense finally had Abdul Carter have the best season of his career with 13.5 sacks. Like, I predicted he was eventually going to break out for 20 sacks plus a season. We've yet to see that, but I still have hope. Robbed again, dude. This time by Jalen Hurts. Like, look at this, dude. We have 3 quarterbacks from the same division finish 1, 2, 3 in the MVP race. That's nuts. We got Cam up to a 92. We got Tyler Warren up to a 90. We have Jeanty up to a 94, which is kind of crazy because he's been the most disappointing player of the video so far, but yet still our highest rated player. Hopefully, though, this is finally the year here in year 4. This squad can win a Super Bowl. And I think we have a good shot if we don't get the Eagles next round. Thank God. I'm assuming that means, yeah, dude, the Vikings took out the Eagles. Thank the Lord. Surely after a 15-2 year, we don't get knocked out first game by the 7-seed Lions. I'm not going to allow it. We're going to rebuke it. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, are the Giants just really a cursed franchise? Like, what in the world happened here? It's just the freaking running game, dude. I can't do it anymore. God, dude, is this team ever gonna win a Super Bowl? 4 years left to get it done, dude. Like, surely they gotta win at least one. At least we got some decent news as we finally, what, 4 seasons in, got our first X Factor on defense. Hopefully Mason Graham can get this defense playing good enough so we can finally win a freaking Super Bowl. Hey, you can't complain about 2 straight 15-2 first round bye seasons. So we actually finished the job this season, though. By far, our best offensive performance yet. How about defense? About middle of the pack. Definitely Cam Ward's best season ever, which surely this is MVP numbers, right? Still Jeanty struggling to pass 1,000 yards. Oh my God, Ted McMillan breakout. 3 receivers over 1,000 yards. You know, not too shabby. I think that's Travis Hunter's first ever 1K year. Matthew Golden is still decent. It's not really the breakout season I was expecting from Abdul, but still 14.5 sacks. Good numbers. This is insane, dude. Like, what can Cam Ward do to win an MVP? Now, surely this has got to be the year, dude. Like, the team is up to a 94 overall with a 96 offense, 92 defense. Like, come on, man. I am so confident that I'm going to go ahead and simulate directly to the Super Bowl, and I fully expect us to be the NFC representative. Oh my God, dude, you gotta be kidding me. We lost our first game to the Commanders. I'm telling you, dude, this Giants franchise is cursed. Even lost a game where Jeanty ran for over 80 yards. Get me into next season, dude. I'm sick. Oh God, dude, what happened? I really don't understand how the squad is getting worse, dude. Like, we are literally a 95 overall team. Like, we gotta be the best team in the league. Like, the lowest overall in the entire offense is an 85 overall left guard, Gray Zabel. Like, Cam Ward's a 96. Jeanty's a 97. This defense is stacked too, dude. It's like, how do we win 6 games less than last year? And we had the second best offense in the league. Our defense terrible? Not really. Only won 9 games, by the way, with a quarterback that threw a singular interception all year long. Oh my God, dude. Again, the running game, like, we average 5 yards per carry, but he's just not getting the ball enough. Again, 3 1,000-yard receivers, but we can still apparently only win 9 games. We're just not getting to the quarterback as much as I expected with this front 7, man. I think that's the problem. Finally, something positive happened for this organization as Cam Ward is your MVP winner, which is well deserved. Now, let's see, even as a 9-win team, if this squad can go on a Super Bowl run finally. It's going to take a big upset to start over a 13-4 Seattle team. And we got a massive dub. Now, let's see if us as the 7 seed can take down the 1 seed Lions. I mean, we just beat a 13-4 team away from home last week. Let's see if we can do it again. What the frick is going on? As a 9-win squad, dude, we just went and blew out 2 straight 13-4 teams away from home. Probably the best game we've ever seen from Cam Ward in the playoffs. And Matthew Golden with the game of his freaking life. Got to this point before, man. We have made it to the conference championship, but last time we folded. We'll have to win a 3rd consecutive away game. How funny would it be that we finally make the playoffs as a 9-win team? We just won 15 games with a 1 seed 2 straight years. Didn't make the Super Bowl. This time we make the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, dude. It's about freaking time. And again, it wasn't even close. A 21-point victory. Cam Ward is playing the best football of his life right now, as is Ashton Jeanty, dude. Like, this is the kind of numbers I expected from him. And again, Matthew Golden, 3 touchdown catches. Oh my God. There's just no way it takes this long to make it to the Super Bowl and we lose. I just don't believe it. 3 consecutive insane victories by 2 touchdowns plus. No way we fold the Texans, right? No shot. I can't believe it, dude. Oh my God. I swear this team is cursed, dude. 16-point victory, almost 30-point victory, 21-point victory. Then we only put up 12 points against the Texans. Oh, I want to throw up, brother. I just want to throw the frick up. So everything is going to come down to this 7th and final season. I refuse to believe, dude, this squad up to a 95 overall is not going to win a Super Bowl in 7 years, dude. By far the most talented team in the league. Now have 2 X factors on defense. As good as they have progressed, I am telling you right now, if they do not win the Super Bowl, I'm considering them a team of bust. Here we have it. Last season, like how funny would it be if after all this, it comes down to this, we just missed the playoffs. Okay, thankfully they didn't make the playoffs. In fact, got another first round bye. Another great performance from both the offense and defense. I think it's safe to say if they don't end up winning the Super Bowl, it's not being Cam Ward's fault. Oh wow, what do you know? Only the 2nd time in 7 seasons Jeanty eclipsed 1,000 yards. He did have 5 yards per carry. I just wish they'd hand the ball off to him a little bit more. Kyler Warren, dude, continuing to put up insane numbers. The one thing I was wrong on was Abdul Carter. Like, I thought he was going to have like a 20+ sack season, which again, at the same time, 15.5 sacks, you know, is pretty solid. And the one thing that we can finally say is after all these seasons, we finally got our first 99 club member, which is funny that's the case because he's like one of the few players I feel like on this team is really underperformed. It is more just kind of the offense that we're running. Still, you'd like to see a little bit more production from him. My God, dude, he had a 4 fumble season a few years ago. Part of me just wants to go ahead and simulate the Super Bowl, but I think I am just going to take it one by one here. Round 1, wild card, we get the 9-8 49ers. We have an 11 overall team advantage. There's just no way we keep from advancing into the conference championship. I'm not going to allow it. We get this game at home, and we lost. Overtime L, dude. Like, I don't know what to say. Again, another disappointment from Jeanty in the playoffs, although I say that, and their running back was even worse, and they won. I mean, I know this team has progressed into a super squad. They're up to a 96, which is ridiculous. They just couldn't put it together and win it all, dude. So in my opinion, bust! Now, even though the rookies failed, hopefully you still enjoyed. And if you did, you can click right here to watch another experiment where I make every team's best player their quarterback. And let me tell you, thought this video was wild. This one's even wilder. You know what's even wilder than that? The fact you haven't clicked that subscription button. Please, I'm desperate.